That's the musical makeup tutorial.
So first you're going to start off by tracing a heart on their forehead, right about here. And that is going to lead all the way down the bridge of your nose. So just a straight line, as straight as you can get it, all the way down to here. And now you're going to extend that line above the eyebrow, or on the eyebrow. Depends on your preference here. You're going to extend it above or on the eyebrow. And then you're going to bring that around the eye to about here. And then you're going to bring it around again to here. Repeat on the same side. Then just fill it in with white. I suggest using a brush first, a detail brush to get in all the crevices, and then going over with the sponge like I do right now. Don't worry if it looks a little bit patchy right now. Once you have that sponge over it, it'll all just clear up. Remember to go a little with more patting motions with the brush because it gets the pigment more onto the skin and makes it look a little less see-through. So then you just go over that, dabbing on as gently as you can. Careful not to go out of the lines. And next you're going to dip into your second color. So right here, this is the black. This is how you'll do the black. But the concept of it is the same no matter what color you do. You just fill in all the parts around the outline with very stifling motions. So a little bit of a jab, but not too hard, not too hard. And then you're going to slowly try and blend right about here. But don't get it too close in to where it makes the face look smaller. Too much black and it'll look like this. So then you're going to take an eyeshadow, black eyeshadow, and you're going to go over the edges to smooth them out, make them a little less harsh and a little bit more seamless of a transition from the white to black. Now you're going to go in with more eyeshadow. You're going to take it in here and bring it down the side of the nose. Just the outline of your nose, and you're going to blend it outwards this way and bring this into a point. So it'll look like this. Now what I did is I filled it in with silver. That is optional. You can make it white, like the white from the paint. You can make it any color you want, really. It depends on you and your camper's preference. Once again, going in with that eyeshadow, just making sure everything is nice and blended. Oh, and I almost forgot, right here in the cleft of your chin, you're going to bring that right to the line of where your face paint stops. It brings in a little of a cute little point right here. Now I'm taking a cream eyeliner. This is from e.l.f. You can get that at any drugstore, Walmart, Target. And I'm taking that under it for a more intense look, which right now looks a little weird. But now you're going to take that black eyeshadow again. Black eyeshadow is your friend with this look. And you're going to take it and you're going to smudge it out and blend it. Make sure it doesn't look too harsh or muddy or gross. Now I'm just going in with a kohl eyeliner and taking it to the waterline so that way it looks less harsh of a line right here. So there's not a gap. But that's totally up to you and your camper's preferences. Now I'm going in with a liquid liner, so many eyeliners in this tutorial, I'm sorry. And you're going to make a big old cat wing. So you're just going to take it from here all the way to the end of the eye and filling it in as you go. Make it as sharp as possible. So sharp you could cut someone with it. Now you're going to take it in the inner corners and draw a line close to the contour of the nose where the black is for a more narrow look, if that makes sense. Right here, I'm just taking the silver and I'm blending out the silver that's already there. And then I'm going back over it with black because I realized I made a mistake. Now I'm just going over the eyebrows with a black liner. That is totally optional. You can use white if you fill in with the black to the eyebrow, and it will probably give a better pop of a color. It's totally up to you. Now I'm drawing in the little dots right here. And then I'm giving it whiskers with nice upward strokes, making the whiskers go in opposite directions. So you have your base of whiskers, then they go the opposite way. Whiskers are optional. It's up to you guys and whether or not you want to deal with it. It's a hassle. Then I'm just concealing the lips on the bottom and the top with more white. And I'm tracing the natural part of her smile for a more cat-like expression. Now I'm just going to line the top so I can fill it in with black lipstick. That's pretty much the entire side of the black. So this can work for black or gray or whatever preference of color that you want to use, depending on your cat, obviously. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the orange, yay! Pretty much the same concept, just a different color. The orange tends to blend a little bit easier with the white. Becomes less harsh, so I didn't really have to use an eyeshadow with this one. And I'm just kind of going over the edges to make it less harsh. Right now I'm prepping the eye with just some NYX eye primer. That's totally up to you guys. You don't have to. It's just a preference of mine. Now I'm going in with the flat brush and I'm putting some orange eyeshadow in the socket. You can use brown, you can use orange. It's up to you and your preference with the color scheme of your cat. I'm kind of bringing that into more of a wing shape as well. And then I'm taking some black and very messily smudging it underneath to give more of a sunken in look. Now I'm going back with that liner once again. Wing so sharp it could cut someone. Wing so big you could fly away. Taking it into the inner corner like I did with the black. Now I'm taking some orange again. This is just eyeshadow. Once again, preference. You can use brown, you can use orange. It's up to you to contour the nose, or if you really want to contour the nose. I just think it gives a better appearance and more to look at to make the face more interesting. Giving some more freckles, and then whiskers! I did this in an opposite direction. I'm not exactly sure why, but I think it turns out better when you go with the upward strokes instead of the downward strokes. They tend to taper out better, and it becomes less of a mess, if that makes sense. Then once again, you're doing the little smile thing to make it nice and feline, and filling it in with lipstick. Now we're going on to eyebrows. I'm just taking black. I find with the orange it works better to use black for the eyebrows. Upward strokes. Lots and lots of upward strokes. And then I'm just adding that pièce de résistance, the little nose with a little line going all the way down to about here from the Cupid's bow. And just kind of blending that out. So that's both sides. And once again, you can replicate this with each color depending on the color scheme of your cat. And that's it! Yay!
Haven't you?
Chuck E. Cheese's proudly supports PBS Kids. And by
Contributions to the CBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.